What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Taville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua. Get this. Anthony Joshua names the fight that he felt the most pain. He says, "I never forget or forgot that punch." And he said, "I remember a tough fight in 2011, the final of the World Championship against a fighter from Azerbaijan. He had knocked out everyone to get to the final. We had a real effing tear-up. He was so strong. I was inexperienced, making silly mistakes, and I walked on to one of his punches. Force meeting the force, boom. I'll never forget that punch. I lost by 1 point, so there was emotional pain and physical pain." Those are the words of Anthony Joshua, and let me counterpunch. I don't know if that really registered for him to hit the hardest. All I know, that's the hardest punch that he's received in the amateurs. I think he should separate those two because, for one, you're wearing headgear, so you don't have the full velocity of the punch. Unless he was knocked spark out, that would convince us that he hits harder than anybody that he's faced. But then no one has just knocked out AJ. He's either been stopped by getting dropped so many times or outboxed twice from Alexander Usyk. It's only been 2 people in the ring and only 1 person that he's not avenged. But nonetheless, the punch that he was referring to, I think he remembers that because I think that was the first one. It's just like a lot of things. You will remember the first time anything happened over other times and other experiences, okay? So when you get hit the hardest, that's something is going to, make you think really about like, wow, am I in the right sport? Do I really need this shit? Should I just go to jail, said AJ. These are the type of things I feel that go through your mind when you get hit like that. But, I mean, if he can remember it, I guess it's worth remembering, but I think that's on a different tier. I think AJ has been hit harder than that. And let me tell you something about, unless it was at the gut or in the, the stomach or something like that, or the chest, a lot of shots that are recorded from people that get knocked out, they don't feel them anyway. Again, if it wasn't a body shot or a shot to the body, you're not going to really feel a shot upstairs unless it hits you on the ear or something like that, and then that makes you linger, and that throws off your equilibrium anyway. But when you get hit solid with a punch, they say everything just goes numb when you get hit like that because you're rattling your computer. So that the pain you think you should feel, you don't feel because your brain's being rattled. That's your computer. That's your natural given computer. So when that gets hit, you don't remember anything anyway. You just remember probably getting up, But I think AJ got hit hard enough to really respect that particular fighter. Knowing his reputation for knocking people out, well, I think he should be just glad that he wasn't on that knockout streak, right? And that circle of people that he did knock out. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua stating the fighter that made him feel the most pain. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!